The U.S. Supreme Court hearing arguments today on a major civil rights issue, same-sex marriage. ABC's Marcy Gonzalez has more on the arguments being made and why demonstrators are also now making their voices heard.
Crowds gathered outside the Supreme Court today, while inside historic arguments on whether or not same-sex marriage is a constitutional right. It's currently legal in 37 states, and now the nation's highest court will determine whether to extend that to all 50 states by declaring bans on same-sex marriage unconstitutional. If not, the Supreme Court justices will decide whether all states should be required to at least recognize marriages performed in other states. An issue raised by Jim Obergfell, whose husband John died of ALS. Yet Jim is not listed as a surviving spouse on the death certificate because Ohio doesn't recognize their Maryland marriage.
I'm just trying to do what's right for John. Our very personal fight we started that summer is going to affect millions of people.
The historic decision will come down to how these 9 men and women read the 14th Amendment's guarantee of due process and equal protection under the law. Opponents argue that this is a states' rights issue because the Constitution doesn't define marriage, adding their belief that the bans are not discriminatory.
This isn't about limiting anyone's personal liberty or controlling anyone's love life. It's about upholding a particular ideal to give kids the best shot at being reared by their own mom and dad.
And a ruling is expected by the end of June. Marcy Gonzalez, ABC News, New York.